Watermelon, some people cook it, I'm gonna drink it now. Hello everybody, I'm Tupperware Peter Williams. I am going to make a drink. I've got some watermelon, let's get right into it. I've got some watermelon and some blueberries. Incidentally, put the teeth back in. Incidentally, did you know the little Tupperware mini vent smarts? You know, this is the Tupperware with the little airflow control, so you can have a lot of air going in if you're storing, like, you know, snow peas or things like that. If you've got blueberries or strawberries or raspberries, you don't have much oxygen, so you pop that onto the light-breathing light-breathing vents. What you can do is the entire punnet of blueberries fits in a VentSmart container. That's going to last in my fridge for at least 2 weeks. How awesome is that? Although, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix them up right now, and I'm going to make a drink in my Tupperware UrbanMax blender. There is the blade, which is slightly off-center, so it creates a vortex where the food actually comes in contact with the blades more often than not, all right? So what you do is you turn that on, and if you're like me when you first get it, you turn it on, you go, there's no green light. What's happening? What have I done? You haven't done anything. You've just got to keep going. Give it a bit of a twist until, see these little magnets? There's a little magnet on that side. There's a magnet on that side. You need to line up the magnet with this little notch on here. So it feels like you're going to break it when you first do it, and you go to keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, and then that green light will flash. Then you press the green light twice, flip it upside down, and it's a 40-second cycle. I'll show you. It's awesome. All right, so there is another seal that you can remove. You can pop that onto there. You've got another seal if you prefer. The fill line, Tupperware think of everything. The fill line is actually where the texture starts. So that's your fill line. So if you don't have your glasses, that's not a problem. And if you do need to measure out, you know, protein powders and things, you've got your measurements up the side. I don't know if you can see that. The measurements are up the side in there. And there's your little USB rechargeable that you just magnetize. Oh, other way. That just magnetizes on. You charge that for a minimum of 4 hours or just overnight. And then that's good to go for about 2 weeks, right? So it's ideal for people on the go if you're going camping, and you can do like a smoothie every morning, right? What I'm going to do is grab a Tupperware knife. Actually, I'll show you. Let's grab the Tupperware bread knife, because that's quite nice and long, and it's got a point, which is ideal for when I want to get in and remove the skin. I can't believe I did that again. And we can remove the skin off your watermelon. Be very careful. They are very, very sharp, all right? So you get the idea. So what we will do is, can you see? Look how sharp that is. It literally slices through. Let's grab this one. We will. There we go. Let's just pop that straight through there. Then, you know what? I need to listen to my own advice. When you're using the Tupperware knives in the kitchen, it's best to grab a knife the same size as the job. Don't grab a massive knife for something that a smaller knife will be able to do just as easily and a little bit more safely, all right? So, let's grab this one here, and we will remove that. Now, we can get up close and personal. That's going to make it very safe if we want to remove that. How awesome is that? That's now going to go straight into the rubbish bin. We're going to grab one of these. We are going to just pop them straight into here. We have got, there's our watermelon. We'll fill that up just to the fill line. And what I'm going to do is, I've just got some coconut water. Let's crack this coconut water. And we're just going to pop a little bit of liquid into there to help emulsify all of that up into there, right? So what we're going to do is turn that around till the green light flashes, press it twice. And pop it upside down, Miss Jane. Upside down, Miss Jane. All right. While that's in there, you know the Aloha bowls, that whole collection? We've got the 3.1 litre drinks dispenser. That handle just removes. You grab the tab, you peel the seal. There's the inside, so there's the little spout, the dispenser. So what we're going to do is... Oh. We need a little bit more, liquid into there. Oh, now you can press the button and stop it midway, right? Now, when you open up a Tupperware online business account, you actually have access to the Empower Business Account website, and there are different products that are listed on that website to what's on the normal online shopping website. And the UrbanMax blender is sometimes one of those. Now, Tupperware do over 20,000 products. So they rotate the products depending on the stock availability, because the one warehouse in Melbourne deliver to the entire country. So anywhere in Australia, so long as you've got an Australian address, the one warehouse in Melbourne, they pack all of the Western Australian orders first, all of the Northern Territory orders first, and then they do the rest of the orders. And so the one warehouse delivers nationwide. All right, so we're going to stop that. We're going to take this off. This will whip cream on a 240-second cycle. We're going to just literally pour that straight into there. Now, we are going to take some time to be able to do this. All right, so we've got our here. Right, so you can just chop them up into chunks. You can pop them straight into there. We're going to remove that out the way, into there. Then we've got... Okay, so can you see? And we are literally... There we go. How easy is this, right? So what we're going to do is, I'll just show you. We'll throw in just a little bit of coconut water. You might want to use lemonade. I find when you do a carbonated beverage, it does tend to sort of build up a little bit of extra pressure that you don't want. All right, so what we'll do is we will just throw that into there. We'll throw that watermelon into there. Upside down, Miss Jane. Let me just show you. The smooth chopperator will do exactly the same thing, right? So if you've got large quantities, you want it to be quite chunky. Let's show you how this works, right? So we're just going to... There we go. How awesome is this? We just pop that straight into there. There's our watermelon. If we want to do chunkified, you can. See how I need a little bit more liquid? And possibly I could have chopped that watermelon up a little bit smaller. Oh. And it goes on for 40 seconds. That's better. Right? There we go. And then that's literally... I can throw avocado in there, baby spinach, banana, ginger, rolled oats. I can do all of those sorts of things into there, not a problem. So what we've got in here, this is our watermelon in our supersonic chopper. Literally, I use the supersonic chopper almost every day. I've got a few of them. Did you see that video I did? Don't be running up a bill. Because when you're using this, it's like a zero carbon footprint handheld blender. All right, so there is our, can you see now? Look at that. Great mocktail, great summer fruit. We'll pop that into there. That's nice and chunky. Look how easy, like how... It made mean work of that watermelon, right? So, we're going to grab this other one. We'll just remove this here. Okay. We'll throw in some watermelon. Some people cook it. I eat it raw. All right, let's just pop the watermelon. We'll just pop that up just into a little bit more manageable sizes. Throw in a little bit more into there. We will throw in some blueberries. And we'll throw in the rest of the blueberries straight into there. We will grab some... You watching? We'll grab some of that into there. We will grab some mint. I've just got some fresh mint. Let's throw some of that into there. Let's throw some more of this mint into here. You might want to throw in some caster sugar if you want to make it sweet. I find it doesn't really need it because the fruit is all that natural sugar. Pop this up. Upside down, Miss Jane. We'll do that into there. Then we'll do this. And I just give it a shake every now and again. Right. There we go. Look at that. That's our watermelon and our blueberry. I'm just going to literally just pour that straight into here. Yeah. That is a 40-second cycle that you can stop whenever you want, just by pressing the button. That's the watermelon and the blueberry with a little bit of mint. That beast never made it through. So we've got that happening into there. I've got some lemonade, which is sugar-free lemonade. Please don't let this splatter everywhere as I open it up. Ah, lovely. We're just going to pop that watermelon, the lemonade, straight into there. Then while that settles, let me just show you. Remember the video, I did a video where I did, you know the Tupperware ice cube trays? And I made up my Christmas ice cubes. I've got all of my Christmas ice cubes, I've labelled it Christmas ice cubes into here, right? Because now I've got, I've got blueberry, lime and mint ice cubes. We can pop them into there. I've also got, this is ripe raspberries and spearmint leaves. We'll pop them into there. Now, if I had used boiled, cooled water, these ice cubes would have frozen like glass. I was waiting for my Tupperware kettle to arrive because I won a kettle through Tupperware, so I was waiting for that to arrive. But not that that's going to be seen when it's sitting in the drinks dispenser. So if I was doing like the Tupperware tumblers that drop when they bounce when you drop them, they look like glass, but they're actually a hard Tupperware, right? So you can just grab a couple of ice cubes into there, pop them straight into there, right? Then what you're going to do is just fill that up with a little bit more lemonade. Let the bubbles subside. We will grab a spatula. Spatula, spatula, spatula. And we will just mix that through. Just make sure all that fruit pulp gets mixed up with the mint. Yeah? And then what we're going to do is we're going to seal it. We've got the handle on there. If we're going somewhere, we want to take that with us. There's our 3.1 litre drinks dispenser that we can take with us. If we want to, you might want to grab one of the Tupperware freezer containers, just fill that with lemonade and freeze that. That becomes your ice brick in there, so it keeps everything nice and cold, and instead of watering down your drink, it's going to add your lemonade or your ginger ale or your watermelon juice into that, and it's going to maintain the integrity of the flavour of that drink beautifully. Or you might want to use the little freezer containers so that you've got big ice blocks and you can have them bobbing around in your drinks dispenser, right? So when it comes time for drinking, you just literally pour that straight into there. Oh, I could have done the rim of this in jelly crystals. You know when you get your lime? You know, you get your lime, you cut your lime, you run that around the rim, dip that into some jelly crystals, so you've got a nice green jelly crust, a nice sweet crust. And there's my drink. How refreshing is that on the summertime? You can sit that on the bench top. outside, inside, people can help themselves, water, cordial, a nice summer fruit drink. How easy is that? If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. And until next time, you know what you need to do? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll see you all another day. Thank you everybody for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.